having the last couple drives just a 3 and out, and stalling, and just feeling like you're trying to just protect. It's like you're losing. You've got to go figure out a way to win this game.
Hey, listen, this is what you dream of. You've been waiting for this chance. You've beaten them 3 straight years in the regular season. You're 0-2 against them in the postseason. You got a chance to beat your nemesis. You did what you wanted. You got them to play here. By rallying late in the year, and Kincaid able to slip through a tackle and then dive ahead for 8 more.
This is the guy who can really help take the pressure off you, right? We talk about Cook, and this is the other one. We know how good Diggs is, but these are easy throws, and he'll go get you. It could have been 0 yards. Now all of a sudden you're in 2nd and short. That's when it's about the Jimmies and Joes, not the X's and O's. He'll make it work.
Well, it is actually against the Joes. It's Spags against Joe Brady right now, the matchup of coordinators. 2nd and 2. Allen keeps it. Takes a hit and still stands up. Was that a little excessive, Gene?
Where it felt like after they were done and progress stopped, Jim, and now you're driving him back. I don't know, though, that if they lifted and hit or if it was just a drive and now you have a stumble down. I'm good with the no call on there personally.
Okay, he's got a 1st down. He's stuck right there by Connor.
Watch Pennell, 69 at the end. That's the only one where it was like he was a little aggressive at the end. But they get away with it.
Of course, the durability of Allen, something you marvel at. As much contact as he puts himself into position to endure. 98 straight start. If he got to the Super Bowl, be his 100th as he fires it incomplete to Diggs. Reed was on him.
Yeah, this was not a good read. You should have worked to the other side because you got 2 guys right in front. There's a safety right behind, and he's coming into the window, and Reed comes flying down to create the hit.
Tracy?
Jim, Dawson Knox went into the blue tent, and he was being evaluated for a head injury, and he has come out. Whether he gets back in remains to be seen.
Yeah, he's just come back in, and they're moving him around right now to the right side. Thank you, Trace.
Okay, watch the safety up here. They're going to show you, is someone coming here? And then they back out, work the middle of the field.
2nd and 10, almost picked off. That was McDuffie who jumped in front of Diggs, who's been held to only 3 catches.
Part of it's the pressure up front. It gets right in his face. You can't see Diggs goes out. McDuffie hides the coverage well. Josh Allen very fortunate this ball's not going the other direction because it would have also gone to Snead if he doesn't touch it.
If McDuffie didn't make a play on it. Yeah, you saw Snead waiting to catch it. Now 3rd and long.
Best 3rd down team in the NFL all season long. Biggest one of the season.
Allen. He's not going to get there. The ball is on the ground, and it's recovered by Spencer Brown.
This is 100% going to be Kansas City's ball. This ball's out, and at the end, Kincaid reaches out and doesn't allow the scoop and score. Watch right here, Jim, when this ball, it's out, and Kincaid right there slaps that ball.
Well, now here's the key thing. It's 4th down, and they're going for it from the 50.
I would too. Saw the quarterback's legs. They love to do that there. It's man-to-man. You got a linebacker go out on the running back.
4th and 3. Over to Shakir. He's going to get it with plenty to spare. 2 for 2 today on 4th down. McDermott in the postseason against the Chiefs is 8 for 8 going for it on 4th down.
Jim, watch this. You know it's man because he motioned back in. This call's only made. You got to run with him. He's going to go the other way. Nope. This is a play that's only designed to throw this. You can only call it if it's man-to-man. What a play design by Joe Brady and the timely execution of it.
40-yard line, Tony. 4:46 to go.
And the clock is ticking with a long possession right now.
Over to Kincaid between 2 defenders and fallen on at about the 34-yard line by Herring.
He's got a little Kelsey on those, doesn't he? Where he gets that little lean, the little wiggle.
And that's what Josh Allen sees in him down the road. He's become effective down the field over the course of the last 3 games, more than he was all year long. But here's an interesting thing. Strategy-wise, you might be able to take this possession right to the very end. Of course, the field goal ties it. Touchdown could win it and leave, if you play it right, very little time, if any at all.
They finally got the extra lineman in. I'm not trying, you run the football. You have the team to be able to do it this year.
2nd and 4, Cook. Waited, and nothing ever developed.
And they were all over that. Kansas City sold out. They put 9 guys right up in that area. Maybe you should have thrown that one.
You're already in field goal range at this point, about 53 yards, because you're also going downwind. But you got 3:38 to go.
Jay, is it difficult? Jay Feely?
Yeah, I'm thinking first down here. I'm 53-yarder in this weather, in the cold. He could make it, but it's probably a 60% make possibility.
Allen sidearms it. Got a first down to the 27-yard line with Sherfield.
This is a great job. They block up the right side. So they block it up over here on the right, and they just work a 3-man combination route. If you're going to pressure Jim and you're in a bunch formation, one guy can go right in the middle and create an opening like that because they're sending extra players. This is concerning if you're Patrick Mahomes right now. Just watching that clock tick, tick, tick.
1st and 10. Cook decides to move over to the right side and gets thrown back. And they can take this to the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, this is interesting. If I'm Kansas City, I might use a timeout here. I'm not positive. You're thinking about it, though. But you're definitely taking this to the 2-minute warning, Buffalo. Kansas City's defense has been outstanding all year. The one Achilles heel was in the run game, the yards per carry. They've really done a great job, I think, on this drive, slowing it down. But to me, right now, this is going to be a Josh Allen legs type of situation the rest of the game. You've got to shut that down if you're Spagnuolo.
2 minutes to go. High drama at Highmark Stadium. Can you stand it? Wow. 2nd and 9. Chiefs have 2 timeouts. Bills have 2 timeouts. Allen fires it down the field and incomplete.
Wow, this will be the play. If the Bills end up losing this game, it'll come back to this one. Diggs is wide open underneath. You got a crossing route right here underneath. That's open. He decides to go for the home run, but he gets hit right when he throws it. It's not a missed throw. It's because the great Chris Jones.
Looks so much like the Gabe Davis throw for a touchdown down in Kansas City.
Saves it right here. This is a really interesting call. If I'm Andy Reid, I'm telling Spagnuolo, I want cover 0. We come after him. Patrick Mahomes has to touch the ball. They score on this play, or they're kicking the field goal. We're not going to let the clock keep ticking over and over again.
3rd and 9. Allen looking. On the go, still looking, and it's incomplete. And now you got to bring out Bass to try to tie this at 1:47. It's going to be about a 44-yard attempt.
Go ahead and run this right here, and you're going to find outside. You got guys going down the field, and he should have gotten that ball right over here and just got themselves into a manageable chance to possibly get the first down with a quick move.
And now here's Bass. We talked to Sean McDermott after his 1-for-3 performance last week. He said he has tremendous support in the building. If he has to make one for us with the game on the line, he will. 44 yards, Bass. No, he doesn't make it. Wide right.
Wow.
The 2 most dreaded words in Buffalo have surfaced again.
What an unbelievable stand. Kansas City really did stand up and make it very difficult on every 3 plays to make it. Buffalo just didn't have anything easy, no big plays. And to me, the pressure of that moment It's just so intense, Jim. It's not over here right now.
You got 2
but
timeouts
Kansas
for the
City
Bills.
is definitely in a driver's seat. And Mahomes knows how big that was right there. So moving it forward right now, you've got 2 timeouts. If you can get a 3 and out, if you're Kansas City, no incompletions. If you make it where you at least get 3 plays off and you ran it just pretending you'd have it under a minute to go, you'd have 55 seconds at best.
Pacheco time. Pacheco still going. Oh, that is a big run and second effort to pick up 8 or 9. Timeout called by Buffalo.
And that Kansas City has impressed me all day with their ability to run the football. And they might be the team who runs that out when everyone thought it might be Buffalo in the early part of this game.
Again, the State Farm postgame show will follow the game back in the studio in New York with JB and all the crew. The State Farm postgame show. First down here would virtually end it. And they're only 2 yards away.
A first down 100% ends it. That extra effort by Isaiah there was the difference, because right now you're looking at 100% this team's running the ball here. So if you're the free safety, you get down in there.
2nd and 2, Pacheco. He's got the first down, and the Chiefs are going to be going to Baltimore.
Kansas City hasn't played in the Mahomes era on the road, Jim, and he heard about it over and over again for really the last month. And I thought he would love the challenge of it. He talked about it. But look at who sends him. It's the ground game that runs out the clock. And give Patrick Mahomes credit. He played a near perfect game, staying poised, never giving Buffalo a chance to get the ball.
Chris Jones waving goodbye and dancing and celebrating. Tranquil also. The Chiefs, it's as good a performance as we've seen by them all season long.
You're exactly right. The defense did step up. They forced a long field goal attempt, but to me, this offense has been humming now over and over the last couple, 2, 3, 4 weeks. But, Jim, you cannot doubt 15.
15 was just on the field dancing. Look what he did tonight. 17 of 23, 215 yards, pair of touchdowns, both of them to that guy.
And did they ever have a chance to get the ball? He didn't hit anyone in the chest. The biggest thing for Buffalo, you had these big plays, the drops on the outside. Josh Allen played amazing. He had 3 plays that were 40-yarders, 50 yards, maybe a touchdown to Diggs that went through their hands, and then a missed field goal. You can't do it all. What a game. 2 high-level organizations battling it out. Wow.
Mahomes takes another knee. He'll have to do it just one more time. And 2-time MVP.
Yes.
Against a soon-to-be 2-time MVP. A little backflip.
This will be
by James.
This will be the toughest pre-snap defense he will face all year. Baltimore has an incredible disguising ability to do things after the snap. A lot of great quarterbacks this year have gone against them and struggled, but they're going to go against him. He just finds a way.
Going to the AFC Championship game for a 6th consecutive year. And what a matchup that will be. The defending champions move forward.
Patrick Mahomes, Jim, has never not played in the AFC Championship game in his career as a starter.
Isn't that incredible? Just amazing. There are the final 4 teams in the NFL tournament. You got Detroit and San Francisco. What a great matchup that'll be next Sunday night on Fox. And we'll be up first with Kansas City and Baltimore.
Wow.
The 1 and the 3s from each side.
This is going to be a monster game. These are 2 unbelievable teams on our side and obviously on the NFC.
The Bills lose for the 2nd straight year at home in the divisional round, and we go down to Tracy.
a thrilled Patrick Mahomes on his way to another AFC championship game. I saw you look at the crowd over there at the end of the game. You heard it all week, didn't you? The noise about not having played a true road game and not having played here.
Yeah, no, I mean, first of all, this is a great environment, man. It really is. But we did hear it all week, man, about playing a road game, and we were here to prove a point, man, and to show that we can play anywhere. And we know we're going to have a heck of a challenge this next week, but our guys are going to get ready to go and go out there and see what we can do.
I know you're going to have a big challenge, as you mentioned, on the road against the Ravens, but what did this team show, the defense, the offense that was scrutinized all season long, about where you are heading into this championship game?
Yeah, the defense, I mean, they turned it on in that fourth quarter, man. That is a great offense, that's a great football player in Josh Allen, and a great team. And, they were going up and down the field, and the defense said enough is enough. They got the stop from the offense. We sputtered, and that's what it takes to be going to the AFC Championship game is full teams. We were able to do that today.
I know it's early, but your early thoughts of Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, there's no weakness there. It's going to take our best effort. Defense, offense, special teams, they do it all. It's always a great challenge, and that stadium's going to be rocking, so we're excited for the challenge.
Enjoy this win. We'll see you there.
Yeah, appreciate you.
It's going to be an amazing matchup. What a season. John Harbaugh, Lamar Jackson, they're all heartbroken here in Buffalo. There are tears all over the landscape here.
And they thought Kansas City was vulnerable with the challenges this season, but they're still Kansas City.
John Harbaugh and Andy Reid, they worked together for 9 years in Philadelphia, and they will be meeting for the right to go to the Super Bowl next Sunday.